Coming to you once again live from Reach Souls Films Incorporated. This is Andrea Moses Pitts, founder and president of Reach Souls Films Incorporated. I have another Bible study video for everyone this evening, and what I'm going to be talking about this evening is God's curse, or God's blessings. Which one will you choose? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the lesson. And the first verse that I have is going to be coming from Deuteronomy chapter 11. And I'm going to be reading from verse 26. And as I've said many times before, please read and study these scriptures for yourself. And I am reading from the New International Version, and it says this. See, I am setting before you today a blessing and a curse. And in this particular verse right here, what is God's curse? It is not a magician's spell. To understand it, we must remember the conditions of the covenant between God and Israel. Both parties had agreed to the terms. The blessings would benefit Israel if they kept their part of the covenant. They would receive the land, live there forever, and have fruitful crops, and expel their enemies. The curse will fall on Israel only if they broke their agreement. Then they would forfeit God's blessings and would be in danger of crop failure, invasion, and expulsion from their land. Joshua later reviewed these blessings and curses with the entire nation. In this particular verse right here, and it's telling us the same thing. We have a choice whether if we're going to receive God's blessings or God's curse. The choice is up to us. If we obey God and truly follow Him with our whole hearts, then we will receive God's blessings. But then also I wanted to say it is amazing that God set before the Israelites a choice between blessings and curses. As I just said a minute ago. It is even more amazing that most of them, through their disobedience, chose the curses. We have the same fundamental choice today. We have the exact same choice today. We can live for ourselves or live in service to God. To choose our own way is to travel on a dead end road. And when we do that, we're going nowhere. And then God's curses are on us. But to choose God's way is to receive eternal life. So we really and truly need to make up our minds whether we're going to choose God's blessings or God's curses. If we obey Him and truly follow Him with our whole hearts, then we will receive God's blessings. But if we flat out downright are disobedient to God, then we will receive God's curses. So which one will you choose today? God's blessings or God's curses? And the next verse I'm going to be reading from is Matthew chapter 21, verse 19, and I will be reading from the New International Version as well. And it says this right here. Seeing a fig tree by the road, he went up to it, but found nothing on it except leaves. Then he said to it, may you never bear fruit again. Immediately the tree withered. In this particular verse right here, the question is, why did Jesus curse the fig tree? This was not a thoughtless, angry act, but an acted out parable. Jesus was showing his anger at religion without substance. Just as the fig tree looked good from a distance, but was fruitless on close examination, so the temple looked impressive at first glance, but its sacrifices and other activities were hollow because they were not done to worship God sincerely. If you only appear to have faith without putting it to work in your life, you're just like the fig tree that withered and died because it bore no fruit. Genuine faith means bearing fruit for God's kingdom. So we have a choice to make today, whether if we're gonna choose, basically if we're gonna choose to do things God's way and receive his blessings, or choose to go our own way and receive God's curses. And that's the question that I wanted to ask everyone this evening. What is your choice today? God's curses or God's blessings? And that's the choice that we have. That's the choice that I wanted to ask everyone this evening. Sincerely, what is your choice this evening? But I just wanted to talk with everyone on this particular subject this evening, and I just hope and pray that this video has blessed your life. I really do. And I love you all, and may Jesus bless you.